is Mrs Odunsanya, and I'm the CEO for Twinsway Nigeria Limited. We deal with professional uniforms and promotional items. So we start from A to Z. We make uniform from fabric to whatever you want it and however you want the branding. That's what we basically do, and some other promotional items. Well, I started the business in 2010. It actually started with my elder brother, who has been in the business of branding, monogramming, and branding generally for like 15, 18 years. But when I left banking after like 14 years, he just advised that, okay, why don't I come over and we pull resources together and we start to make uniform, not just the branding aspect. So that was how we started. We started sewing. We sew and we brand for those who want us to sew alone, we sew for them. Those who want branding, it could be monogram, flex or flogs, we do it for them, or like bags, any promotional items generally, up to like plug, up to like cap, so many things. So we just put everything together and make it like a one-stop shop for whatever kind of, whatever type of branding you want, whatever types of uniform you want to sew, we deal with all that. That was how it started. Yeah, the journey has been nice, fantastic, of course, with normal challenges, especially in Nigerian environment. But we thank God for where we are. We are not, where we are right now is not where we started from. So we thank God and hope for greater heights. Yes, the challenges in uniform branding business is not different from the challenges you experience in doing business in Nigeria. The first and the most critical one is staff. The quality of people in the market, in the labor market, is not so good. And it takes a lot to manage them in terms of integrity, in terms of quality control, in terms of commitment to the job. There's so many things that comes to play in this. But well, with time we'll get there. And apart from labor, government is not also helping entrepreneurs, if I must say. Like, you have so many taxes to be paid, government will come, local government will come. There's so many charges that, I mean, you're just wondering. And of course, NEPA. You spend so much money buying diesel. There's so many things that comes to play around that brings a lot of challenges. But despite that, we pull through. Staying relevant in the business. That's a very good question. For me, customer service is key, because there's no business you do in Nigeria that you're the only one doing it. So our customer service is very key. I tried as much as possible to satisfy or meet the expectations of my customers. That's number one. Then secondly, you know, with the social media thing, both local and international, you have to keep informed. We get ourselves, we update ourselves with the latest equipment to work with the latest format of doing things, of branding, of sewing, of so many things that is related to our business. We just keep updating technologically. So that has also kept us relevant in the business. And the last thing, but not the least, is we also learn from customers. At times, customers comes with idea, then we just give it some flesh and get good results. That's another way we stayed relevant in the business. Yes, I will attribute our success so far to God Almighty. I mean, that's key. And my brother, because we've worked together so well. And I also attribute it to teamwork, great teamwork, and working so hard. Like, I don't sit back and say I am the CEO. And no, I delegate, but I still oversee to every nitty-gritty of everything that goes out of my factory. Nothing goes without me seeing it. And working hard has no substitute, really. So I will also say that is what has kept us afloat. My responsibility as business owner is quite many, but basically to ensure staff welfare, because the uniform business actually involves a lot of human effort. So to make sure that all the staff at all time, at least to a very reasonable extent, that will make them comfortable. Quality assurance is very key. Every job that goes out of the factory must have the quality that is expected, that is acceptable. So I must ensure that. I must also ensure that all the regulatory authorities, all the laws and the do's and don'ts of the states, or that keeps the business, this kind of business, is strictly adhered to. And of course, to make sure that customer service is key, that the customers are happy with the business, amongst all other things. Let me start with the first one. What do I look for? I look for smartness. I look for, at least, first appearance. I look for smartness and communication. I mean, the manner, the body language. They're the first things that I look for before employing anyone. But the truth of the matter is to employ, I employ with that basic criteria, then I groom them to what I want. Because truthfully, if you want to take based on what I want, I probably won't get anybody. But if you have the basic, then I groom them. Currently, we have we have the permanent staff, we have contract staff, depending on the job that we have. But like the permanent, we have like up to 20, plus minus like 20. And we could be more than that if we have a huge job at hand. But at any point in time, I think we're like, what, 20, thereabouts. Oh, how do we advertise? Well, our work advertises itself. So I must say that we have bulk of our customers through referrals. We work for one person, goes to town too. So referral is very important to us. It has really helped us. And self-marketing too. But recently we discovered an advertising agency called Pesh, P-E-S-H. They've actually helped us in this direction, and that has really pushed us up too in our business. Turn down a client? No, except really, I really can't remember anyone. I really can't remember turning down any customer, except if it's not part of what we do. But I really can't remember any. Somehow we manage. Oh, I'm naturally a trader. Let me call myself that way. I import supermarket stuff. Everything that you see in the supermarket, I bring them in. So I'm naturally a trader. During my leisure time, I love dancing. Then I love to shop, especially when I'm out of the country. I can walk in the mall from morning till night. I just love to do it. If I see what I like and I can afford, I buy. Otherwise, I just love to walk around the mall. My advice to any youth that wants to be an entrepreneur has always been, whatever you like to do, whatever comes to you naturally, that even if you're not paid to do, you will do it joyfully, is what you should follow. Follow your passion, follow what you love doing, and with commitment and integrity, you will get there. Entrepreneurship is still the way to go in Nigeria because we have the people, we have the money, we have the market. So give it a shot. And like I always advise any youth that wants to be an entrepreneur, it's the best you can do. Be your own boss is the way to go. Good luck and God bless.